that house. You want to find out where the husband has been over the last 24 hours when she was supposedly missing. Was he missing? Did he go to parks? Was his car gone? You know, was he out someplace with a shovel?
Okay,
I mean, you want to find these things out, but how can you do that? That is the question.
John Burris, let's say you're the rep for this guy right now. What would you do? What would you be telling him to do, and what would you want the public to do?
Well, frankly, I have to have extensive conversation with him about it. I mean, I think this is a very serious matter. The comments that have been made are very true. These kind of things the police need to know. And obviously, if you want to cooperate with the police and you're the husband, then you give up all this information. You cooperate, you give everything you can. On the other hand, sometimes even innocent misconduct can be misinterpreted and cause the police to do things about you they should not do. So
like what? I mean, do you see that happening?
I don't know that. I'd be careful here, but I'd want to cooperate. If I'm the person, I'm the lawyer, I'm saying, look, we need to cooperate, assuming you have nothing to do with this. If you do, well, then obviously I'm going to kind of shut down on this. But I don't know the answer, so I get in and have some conversation. Now, he's not going to tell you everything no matter what. It's up to you as a lawyer to kind of figure out what do you need to do in order to protect this person's constitutional rights.
Holly Hughes?
Those are interesting questions.
Holly Hughes, what about what John's saying?
First of all, Pat, let me just clear up one quick point. Everybody keeps saying this guy was exonerated of the 1986 charges. That's an inaccurate statement.
Well, no, they just weren't proved. They weren't proved.
That's exactly right. The special prosecutor said they didn't have enough evidence, so he wasn't exonerated, okay? He wasn't found innocent. It wasn't like they didn't think he did something. They just couldn't prove it. So let's get that out of the way. Now, with respect to the cooperation, John's absolutely right, and I hate to agree with the defense attorney on anything, but the bottom line is what he needs to do is man up and say, yeah, I didn't do anything. I'm not involved in this. Come on in. Look in my house. Go ahead through here. You'll see there's no evidence of foul play. You'll see that everything's...
Kathy Cheney, I'm sorry to interrupt, but is he doing that? Is he opening his door? Is he saying, come on in, it's an open book?
No, at first he said that he wouldn't make any statements or do anything unless he was advised by his attorney to do so.
All right, and Joe, do you get the sense that he's an open book? And does he have an alibi for that night? Where was he? Does he have any proof? Where were his little babies?
He said he was home with the children. As far as an alibi, that was about as far as we got with that.
All right,
I don't know if I mentioned that he told me tonight that her mother actually is a missing person as well.
I think, yeah. I think. Well, what does he mean by that? He's saying that.
Well, I know when I asked him about it, because on their marriage certificate, the wife's mother was listed as whereabouts unknown, and he said she just took off when Stacy was 15 and was never heard from again.
Well, what was his point? Okay, what was his point of saying that? What, are he saying that they just got this gene where they say, I got to get up and go now, I'm tired of hanging around?
Well, he did mention that she does take off for a few hours at a time to blow off steam. I guess it's a little longer than usual. He didn't seem too upset, though.
Karen Stark, how does that sound to you?
It doesn't sound very good, does it, Pat? I mean, take a look at what you're saying here. It's as though he is actually saying that there's this hereditary inclination to pick up and leave, and, you know, she just took off a little bit. Only this was Sunday, and today is what? Wednesday?
Yep. It doesn't sound too good, but we have to reiterate, you know, nobody has, they're not even calling him a person.
Mas que tu botou